Welcome back to 5-Star Painting in Huntsville, Secrets of the Trade. All right, everyone. On the last episode, we talked about how to choose your paint. Well, today, we're going to be talking about coverage. Are you painting freshly painted walls over bold colors or over aged barnwood? Well, coverage requirements vary from every painting project, and in some cases, high quality paint, which is the expensive paint, is necessary. In other cases, buying high quality paint that provides a high coverage will save you money in the long run. If you need to cover up colors or imperfections, in addition, since high quality paint contains more pigment, it covers up mistakes from most DIYers. The type of paint you're painting over is an important consideration. Generally, you should only paint water-based paints over each other, and vice versa for oil-based paints. Otherwise, you'll need to use a special primer to ensure proper adhesion. Green paint, not the color green, eco-friendly paint, is now easier to find than ever. Look for options that are low VOC and non-VOC for low odor paint that doesn't off-gas harmful chemicals. Options may be limited to certain finishes and types of paints, so be sure to take this into consideration while shopping. Now, exterior paints are not as eco-friendly since they need additives to ensure the harsh weather, but this shouldn't matter since they're not on the inside, they're outside of the house, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now, to prime or not to prime, just because some paints is paint and primer in one, we still recommend priming with a dedicated primer if you're painting over bare drywall, which soaks up a lot of paint during the first coat. Now, since primer is less expensive than paint, it makes sense to use the first base coat before you paint with a high quality expensive paint. Otherwise, it will take upwards of up to 3 coats of paint to achieve what single coat of primer and paint will do. In addition, dedicated primer contains of the highest ingredients drywall needs to give the paint a proper surface to adhere. If you're painting over previously painted walls, you can skip the primer unless you're doing a dramatic color changes. And I have a tip for you guys as to where to apply this primer. Now, take this into consideration and ask me how I know this. If you're painting over red, painting with a red color, it don't matter if you're painting over white. But if you're painting a red color or pink, make sure that the primer you use will be dark gray. Ask me how I know this. We ended up putting 5-6 coats of red over a finished wall that had already been previously painted. Anyhow, those are tricks of the trades that you'll learn along the way while using your primers. All right, now drying time. Dry time is when the paint feels dry to the touch. The time it takes the paint to dry depends on the temperature, humidity, and type of paint. Make sure you select a paint type that dries quickly between coats. If you're on the deadline, most water-based paint is ready for a second coat in 4 hours, while oil-based paint needs up to 24 hours before applying another coat. Now, drying time and cure times are 2 very different things. Curing time paint is paint that is dried to the touch is still vulnerable to scratches, scuffs, and smears. Cure time is the amount of time it takes for the paint to bond to the surface and to be safe to clean and wipe. Keep this in mind if your next DIY painting project. Some water-based paints take up to 30 full days to cure. Painting even just a few rooms in the house may seem easy at first, but to do it right and ensure it'll look great for years to come, it takes a lot of time. The good news is that 5-Star Painting is here to help you. We offer free estimates and a color consultation service to help homeowners find the perfect color and the finish. We work with Behr and Sherwin-Williams, both leaders in the painting industry, and only use high quality paint. If you're tired of looking for project, paint colors, and finish types, let us help. Give us a call or request a free estimate online. Thanks for watching Secrets of the Trade with 5-Star Painting in Huntsville. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends those painting tricks that they're gonna love and enjoy. Thanks again, and stay tuned for the next video. Hey, don't try these at home, kids.